What's up, guys and girls? How are we all doing? Welcome back to Pine Cove. As you can see, we have started and very nearly finished this harvest on this field. Got another few runs to do, and what we are doing here is we're going to drive down, we're going to come back up, unload the harvester, and then we're going to dump what we've got in our silos, ready to sell. We come down here, wait for the combine, turn around, and then we can head back up again. So it's I had a mod which should pick up straw and keep it as straw in a forager, but for some reason on this map it doesn't work. Now I think it's because of all the scripts. I mean, if you go into the shop menu and go into trailers, for instance, I mean, it's everything. They hold everything, and that's the only reason I can think it might not be working. It's bound to be something to do with the production map. So I will be testing it on West Coast probably. There we go. Right, let's let this do its thing. We might get this up to nearly to 100% by the end of the row here, which is cool. And who have we got on the harvester today? We have a gentleman today. I have to be so... I don't know why. I always just... Whenever I'm saying, I go, oh yeah, he'll be this, he'll be that, he's doing fine, he's doing this, he's doing that. And I think, no, I turn up and I go, oh look, it's a lady driver today. So I have to be so... I feel so aware of what I say at the minute. But, just a quick apology for the last two videos. It was my mistake. I was tinkering with settings, trying to get some bits and pieces done, and I changed everything to 1080, and I can't record in 1080. So it's that's why they're a little bit blocky and pixelated in places. So the two videos prior to this one, my apologies, I have hopefully rectified it. This map is there's a lot going on this map, so I think we're going to have a few problems with frame rates and stuff, but so my apologies for that. Hopefully now we are back normal again, or normal as we can be on this channel. So what I've done, I've bought the BGA, and my plan was to buy the greenhouses, use the straw that we've got here and the liquid manure that we can get from our pigs and cows to make solid manure, which is what we need for the greenhouses. But the BGA does not accept where we make the manure, it won't accept loose straw. So I'm kind of hoping that it will either accept bales or at a push front loader. If it accepts it from a front loader, that would be handy, because that means I haven't got to buy a baler. But I've got a front loader that I can test it with. But all I'm going to do is just pick up some straw from the field in the bucket on the front loader and drive it down. So I think what we'll do, we'll test that out now, I think. So I'm going to head off and do that, and I will see you all shortly. Right, we do have some straw in our bucket here. I'm just going to cheat a little bit and go round this field, and we're going to quickly head down to the BGA, and we'll see if it works. We just hop over this little track here so we can get into the BGA. So let's hop down there and see if this works. Right, it seems that it works from a front loader. So I think my plan, I'm just wondering if I'm going to try something in a second. Oops, wrong button. Let's do that. I mean, if we drive in, I'm going to try something here. We just dump this. There we go. What we're going to do, I'm going to leave this down here, and if I need to, I'm going to dump the straw by this wall here, and I'll front load it in if that's what we're going to have to do. So I'm going to nip over back up to the field, and we're going to get the trailer, and we're going to load the loading wagon up, I think, and we're going to test it. I'm going to dump you know, like Control I, and see if that works. So I will meet you back over at the field. Right, so here we are, and we now need to empty this harvester again. He is full once more. Doesn't take long to fill this up now. 50,000 litres it used to hold. So yeah, I think I've said in one of my other videos, you know, thanks to Dal Gaming, these are now sorted out. Right, so let's get this unloaded. We're gonna fill up that, and I'm gonna force unload and see if it registers. Because it might, as soon as the straw hits the floor, it might register. So, fingers crossed for me. So I am going to dump this trailer just here. I'm going to hop over onto the Bergman over here, and we're going to travel round the field and grab ourselves some straw. If this doesn't work, then I'll dump it and use the front loader. Let's head down this one. Like so. There we go. Right, so we're going to try and get this done. So, because we've got some, I really want to get the greenhouses up and running, because I think we can it's quite easy just to keep them running. You know, as long as we've got manure or compost, I want to get enough money in the bank to buy the compost master and buy the refinery, so we can start making fuel for it. We can buy fuel from the garage, but it's going to cost us a lot of money. But we'll see. We will see. The refinery gives us oil and something else. I know it's vegetable oil, and we get pig forage from it, and you know, so it's all other stuff that we can use, which will be really, really cool. So, but I don't want to start doing too much all at like the same time. Otherwise, GD gets a bit confused. So for now, I just want to get the. I mean, the BGA, having that's handy just to sell the straw and stuff. So, so it's handy that we've got that, and we just want to concentrate on my greenhouses for now, and hopefully we can start making a little bit of profit from those, which would be really, really nice to give us something to do. We're going to need a. Well, I've got that big trailer, the auto load trailer. So, like I said, I'm not going to worry about realism or anything like that. I'll do a little bit of front loading of you know, pallets and stuff, but not much. Like I said in my first video, I want this to be not just kind of everything all the same, like, you know, a video like on my West Coast series. You know, I do one video, it's like a realistic day of farming. So it'll be, you know, today we're just ploughing, or today we're just harvesting, or whatever. You know, not with this one. I'm trying to do loads of different jobs if I can. Right, so if we go up here and just nip through here, this field is ours, so we can do this. Then if we... There's a little bridge here. Well, it's not a bridge, it's a little ramp over the train tracks. I do hope this works. I can't see why it won't, because as soon as the straw hits the floor, I think that's the trigger then for it to recognise that there's straw there. So let's see. What I need to do is I need to get this trailer in here. I also need to get my camera as close to the sign there so I can see if that actually goes up. But for now, I'll tell you what I'll do. What's it on now? It's on 3788. So if we now just do this, oh, right, 3788. That's not worked. I already know it hasn't. 3788. So it won't accept it from here, which is a bit of a pain. But that gives us something to do. So what I'm going to do now is drive over here. Going to dump it here. All of it, and we will move that with the wheel loader at some point. So that's something, at least we now know that it won't accept it from there. So I bet it does accept bales though. So maybe a baler would be a good thing to purchase, as we do not have one on the farm. See, that harvester's full again. These fields are big. These fields are big. I reckon maybe one more run and he should be done, I think. I do love the fact that Courseplay has, well, I think it's Courseplay, I doubt it's the way I set it up. That Courseplay has managed to get it so there's no driving through the crop. It did half a run down that other side. And yeah, there's been no way of, I haven't had to go through the crop or anything. It's been really cool. Here we go. So we can head off, get this done. And what we'll do, we'll just get this harvester emptied. It must go up 2.5 runs probably. I doubt it's only 1.5. We'll get this fully emptied, we'll get this to the top here. And then we will nip back down to the BGA and we'll put some straw away. Oh no, I won't. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and grab the slurry tanker, I think. And we'll nip round and fill up with the slurry that we've got. And we'll get this manure up and running, I think. Right, there we go. We'll get another load in there, I think. Right, so then what I'm going to do is going to, I don't know whether I want to do what I just said I was going to do or not. My plans change. Right, I'm going to head off and I'm going to work out what I'm going to do, and I will jump cut to where I will be doing whatever I'm going to be doing. I will see you all in a short while. Right then, I have decided the best thing for me to do, I think, is to fill or start putting some stuff in here. Luckily enough, we've got quite a big bucket on this, so I don't think it's going to take too long to fill up, which will be pretty cool once we can get some stuff in here. It's just such a shame that it won't pick up the forager, not the forager, the loading wagon. It's just such a shame, but never mind, can't be helped. So it gives us a bit of, it gives us something to do, something different to do, should I say. So and once we've got some bits and pieces going, things should start to come together, hopefully. There we go. I find this quite almost therapeutic, doing stuff like this. But I think we'll probably find that what we've got here will probably be enough to service the greenhouses for a bit at least, I would think. Do some work edgewise here, I think, down the edges. Yeah. That's not going to take us long to do this. I missed playing this map. Really enjoyed it, but my server did not enjoy this map. But I did. As I said, I really enjoyed this map. And playing this map as a multiplayer is even better. Just scrape that down there. You know, when you're on here with all your mates, you know, and everyone knows what they're doing. This is the thing with farm sim servers. I think people just are a bit too trusting sometimes. I think, you know, I have a server, but I won't just let anybody on it because I know what people are like. You know, I've kind of learnt from other people's mistakes, is what I've tried to do. And you know, I know people will happily come onto your server and literally ruin it completely. Oopsie. You know, and it does take the kind of the fun away, and you think to yourself, oh my god, really, why am I doing this? But that's why you have to be in my Discord, and you have to have you know, gained a little bit of trust from me before I'll let you on. You know, because I think it's definitely a privilege to have a server for you to be able to play on. You know, I mean, I know anybody can have one. I know that. So, but for the people that, you know, I don't want the people that can't have one, or, you know, can't afford one, or whatever. You know, they're the people that are going to miss out just from other people's stupidities. So, there we go. Oops. We're gonna get this finished. Get this. It's the people that drive these like for a living. You know, I mean, I've done oops. Some like civil engineering, you know, I've worked on the roads and that. Never driven anything like this, but you know, I've done sort of dumper trucks and like mini diggers and stuff. You know, but seeing the bucket on one of these is it kind of amazes me how people can do it. I mean, I know you must just get used to it eventually, and but I mean, if we go in cab, I bet I can't. But I can't pick that up without doing something. You see, I can't really see. There must be a way. And once you just kind of just touch the floor with it, possibly? As long as you can keep steering, maybe. See, now has that took it all? Was I close enough to the floor? Yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe I can do this. But, you know, you wouldn't be able to do this in real life, though. You wouldn't be able to just keep the bucket down all the time. Okay, maybe. There we go. We are down to the last half a scoop here. There we go. That's that sorted. Let's park this up. So what we'll do, we'll park it in this shed over here. I think a lot of it with Farm Sim, it's all about the depth perception. You know, whether you can actually see. I mean, I thought I was a lot closer to that than I was. So, but there we go. We are so close to getting some manure. We've got some. Wow, there's 53,000 litres of straw in there now. That's awesome. So, right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. We've got a bit more done, which is nice. In the next episode, we're going to bring the slurry down. We haven't got 53,000 litres of slurry, so we haven't got much at all, actually. We have got animals, please. Here we go. So here we have 1,591 and 2,847, but we do have some manure here, which I'm going to load up with that front loader there. So we'll do the pigs and cows, and we'll probably do, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do some animal work. We can clean them up. We can put the manure into a trailer and take it all down. We can sort that out. That sounds like a plan. So animals next time. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you ever so much for joining me. If you have enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check the description below. There are links down there for loads of fun stuff for you guys to go and check out, including 4 YouTubers that I feel you should go and check out. So you head off and do that, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.